Hello students, now we will see what is meant by the algorithm, what are the characteristics of the algorithm, how we can develop the algorithm or write the algorithm, what are the two tools that we can use for writing the algorithm. So first we will see the definition of the algorithm. The algorithm can be defined as a finite sequence of the instructions that we have to follow to accomplish a particular task. In short, algorithm is nothing but what step-wise instruction we have to follow to solve the problem. So algorithm refer to a method that can be used by a computer for a solution of the problem. So by using this algorithm, a programmer can write a program. So the algorithm will act as an aid for writing the program for the programmer. So the next is how to develop the algorithm. There are the 1 to 6 steps that we have to use for developing the algorithm. So the first one is we have to understand the problem. So after understanding, we have to identify what the output we require from that problem. We should identify what the input we have to give to the problem. So the input can be one or it can be associated data structure. So after that we have to design the logic that is going to use the input and produce the corresponding output. We have to test the algorithm for the different set of what the input, so the testing we have to do, and after that we have to repeat the step 1 to 5 till the algorithm produces the desired output. What are the characteristics of the algorithm? So if your algorithm consists of this characteristic, then it can be a good algorithm. The first one is what the input. The algorithm required to read some data for the given problem. Then with the 0 or more input, you can supply to the algorithm. So it can be externally supplied 0 or more input. There should be at least one output. So it must produce the desired output. So that is the second characteristic. Definiteness. Each instruction should be clear and unambiguous. Means what? If I am saying add 6 to x, instruction is clear. There is no another meaning to that particular instruction. Next is finiteness. The algorithm must come to an end after the some finite number of the steps. So it should not go to the infinite loop. Next is what the effectiveness. It should also basic enough to carry out with the pen and pencil paper, and each instruction should be definite and feasible. So in this way, these are the 5 characteristics of the algorithm: input and what the output, and the definiteness, finiteness, and the effectiveness. So there are the two tools of writing the algorithm. The first one is what the pseudocode is first tool that we have to use to write the algorithm, and the second one is the flowchart, which is the graphical representation tool which we can use for writing the algorithm.